Hello everyone, my name is Sara Beltré, and in this presentation I will explaining the work of my That Giving Day project. This is a project for the English class with teacher Julia Gansa, and I hope you like it and it is useful for you. 6 historical states of Thanksgiving Day. Thanksgiving Day virus. Thanksgiving was first celebrated in 1621 by the settlers of the Pildow colony. These colonizers, who were later called the Pilgrims, left England. This was because they wanted to separate from the established church. Furthermore, they sought to worship God in their own way. After leaving England, the Pilgrims settled in Holland in 1608. Both of the Pilgrims. In 1620, the Pilgrims embarked on the Mayflowers, seeking freedom of worship in the New World. Its original destination was the colony of Jamestown, Virginia, in North America. However, a storm blade of their route, and in November 1620, they reached north of Pilot, Massachusetts. The first winter. The first winter was one of great hardship for the colonizers, since more than half of the colony died of hunger. However, those who survived continued to find, and in the spring they planted their first crop of corn. Corn crop. Squanto, a warrior Indian, befriended them and taught the colonizers how to plant and cultivate corn, and helped them establish good relations with the neighboring Indian tribes. First celebration. In the fall of 1621, after a good harvest, Governor Bradford set aside a day to give thanks to the Lord after having reaped the fruit of his labor. In a gesture of friendship, the Pilgrims invited neighboring Indians to celebrate a party together. Therefore, in that meeting, they shared turkeys, geese, corn, lobsters, clams, pumpkin, and dry fruit. Proclamation of this holiday. On November 3, 1863, President Abraham Lincoln issued a proclamation regarding this important holiday. As of his mandate, Thanksgiving Day began to be celebrated on the fourth Thursday of November. Today, Thanksgiving is until a celebration during which American families come together to share the fruit of a bountiful harvest and to thank God this blessing on his lands. My name is Samoset. I am Native American Avinic, and I give you a historical account of some events in which I participate so that today we can celebrate Thanksgiving. I first approached the English settlers of the Pildow colony, later known as Pilgrims, in friendship, introducing them the native Squanto and Massasoit, who would later help save and maintain the colony. Massasoit chose me to make first contact with the Pilgrims in March 1621, and since then I have been recognized as instrumental in uniting the Native Americans of the Wampanoag Confederacy and the English settlers of Pilot. As a result of the good care of the land, a good harvest of corn was obtained, and that was when Governor Bradford dedicated a day to give thanks to the Lord after having collected the fruit of his work. I paid a visit to the town of Sowams de Massasoit in March 1621. I carried a bow with two arrows, one headed and the other without, symbols of war or peace, one the which he had left to the settlers. I was a prisoner of Massasoit, and the objective of my visit was to bring peace and achieve it. Thank you. See you later.